So, I never thought I was going to be doing something like this. Today we're going to be talking about Boruto, the franchise in general, whether it's trash or not. So, before we get started, this is meant for the Cosmic Armadian. So, if you're not part of the Cosmic Armada, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Pull up to the Discord, pull up to the Twitch stream, you feel me? But anyway, whenever you talk about Boruto in today's generation, since it's been released, people been calling it trash. They always bring up like, oh yeah, they have filler, whatever. It's trash. It's nothing compared to the original 100 episodes, and we was already blah blah blah. Like, keep game. Stop it. Okay, we not doing that no more. Okay, bro. Stop it. Look at it objectively. Okay, look at the series objectively. So, when what's his name, Yukio Kodachi was writing Boruto, he was actually spending most of the time fixing Kishimoto's inconsistency in his story. So, and by inconsistency, for example, the entire Boruto manga is pretty much based off of the Otsutsuki clan, which is pretty much the clan that was introduced, or Kaguya was introduced first, but they was introduced and it was foreshadowing, but it was like really bad foreshadowing. It's like he just switched the villains at the end of the Naruto series for no reason whatsoever, in which that came with a lot of mistakes. For example, when we had the Boruto movie, Momoshiki came there with kinshiki. They came in pairs of two, and which made me wonder at the time, why didn't Kaguya come here in a pair of two? In which they answered that in Boruto, Kaguya did come with another pair, in which it was Isshiki. Kaguya had ulterior motives with the planet. She didn't want to be the one to get absorbed by the Ten-Tails, so she killed or attempted to incapacitate or kill Momoshiki. Not Momoshiki, Isshiki. In which then Isshiki finds Jigen, controls his brain like a parasite, yada yada yada. But that's one plot hole that he fixed. Another plot hole that he fixed was what exactly was the otsutsuki. We know they was pretty much going from planet to planet, consuming chakra fruits. However, Kishimoto never really designed a end all be all goal for them, or even a structure or a hierarchy for the clan like he did with other clans, like the people they had the main branch and the side branch. He never did that for the Otsutsuki, even when he introduced them. So, what's his name? Yukio Kodachi? He actually gave them a purpose. He pretty much said, well, they're just going from planet to planet. They're pretty much space parasites. And so they consume planet to planet so that way they can reach this godlike state, because each individual incarnation of a Otsutsuki is pretty much afraid of death, and they can also defy death as well with the karma seal. And so we actually get another reference to pretty much what happens when you kill a god. We get what happens with that. We get pretty much, for example, in the anime, another thing that happened that Kishimoto didn't really do when he was writing Naruto is that he didn't really flesh out the goals of his characters. So, for example, the famed scene when everybody just bust out of nowhere, I wanna be Hokage, no, I'm gonna be Hokage, no. And then Kiba just busts out, I'm gonna be Hokage. Then Hinata calls the cap like, hey bro, you not about to be Hokage. For we all, if you gonna be Hokage, my nigga, we all gonna be Hokage, my nigga. So, with that being said, now in the anime for Boruto, let's go to the anime now. They use the anime, you may call it filler, however, none of the Boruto anime is filler, pretty much. All of it is canon. And the reason I say all of it is canon is, for example, Sumire. Sumire, she wasn't introduced into the manga until after the anime created her. And then, even then, they showed that her and Denki was ninjas in training. However, they didn't never really want to be ninjas. They actually want to be in the science and development field, in which we actually get that they actually have a goal. Non-important characters have a goal? Hold on. Wait a minute. So now we also have problems with the Boruto series. I'm not going to act like it's not problems with it. For example, Shikadai is a carbon copy of Shikamaru. I don't really care about that because I like Shikamaru the way he is. He does kind of sort of have some traits of his mom, but not too many, because even then, Tamari is a female version of Shikamaru, reminding us of what the drag part. So now, why do people really call Boruto trash, if that's the case? Because honestly, Boruto is not trash. The majority of this time is literally fixing Kishimoto's fuck up. And so now I've noticed, since Kishimoto has returned to doing the Boruto manga in regards to the writing, I see that the panels lack a lot of detail. And by detail, I mean a lot of dialogue. Typically, the Boruto manga had a lot of dialogue because it was a monthly series, so they had to pretty much put a lot of information in stuff where everything connects well, in which now they're not really doing that. They are, but it's not to the detailed extent that Kodachi was doing it. However, on the flip side, the panel work in regards to how well the panels flow when you're reading the Boruto manga, that has actually gotten better. Now you see people like, for example, in the old Naruto, they were like, you would see them touch the shuriken holder, the kunai holder, flip it open in another panel, grab a kunai, and then throw it. That would literally be that. But previously in the Boruto manga, they would just literally touch the pouch, you'll see them throw it. You won't see them grab it, none of that. So now we see a little bit more detail in the artwork or in the panel layout for the Boruto manga. So me personally, I don't think Boruto is trash. I truly believe that Boruto is literally everything that Naruto has fought for up until this point. Naruto, during his time, he was in a time of war. They're not in a time of war anymore. Now they're in a time of science and technology. And so with science and technology, it comes, it goes with humans developing themselves, structuring themselves better, I should say. So now you don't see too many rival nations or anything like that. For example, I was reading the Shikamaru novel, the original one before Boruto, and it was saying how all the lower class villages began to join the 4 or 5 great ninja nations, and so now they're receiving, not necessarily, they're pretty much in a better position than what they was beforehand during the Naruto story. But small things like that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the Boruto manga. Do you have anybody who just like Boruto can I don't have like a Naruto really big Zaba episode? Come on now, bro. You got any friends like that? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to join the Cosmic Armada. Pull up. You feel me? Let me know when you pull it up. You feel me? But it's been your boy Wolf Nara. Come out.